Hi, family. Welcome to the Empress Addie podcast. As you know, I like to talk about so many different topics: history, spirituality, traveling, relationships. Today's episode is called Why Businesses Fail. And I needed to come on here to talk to you about that. So stick around. If you're seeing this video, it's because you needed to see it. And so we're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation, and you can continue this conversation with me in the comments, or I'm easy to find either way. But the title of this episode, Why Small Businesses Fail and How Fractional Ops Can Save Yours. Now, I'm Empress Addie, if you don't know who I am by now. If your feed looks anything like mine, you're seeing layoffs, hiring freezes, and whole departments vanishing overnight. It's a reminder. In the US, stability is often a story we're told, not a guarantee we're given. For Black businesses especially, the ground can feel very shaky right now. Less cushion, fewer safety nets, more to prove with less room for error. Today, I want to talk about why small businesses actually fail and how we can build something that lasts. Then I'll show you exactly how the Ascend Revenue Group plugs in your fractional team, COO, marketing, and personal assistant so you can run lean, move fast, and protect your margin. The goal is to grow, not waste money. So let's get into it. So let's be real. Most small businesses don't die because the product is bad. They die from cash flow choke, operational chaos, no consistent demands, and owner burnout. Cash flow choke. That's when the money is coming in slower than it's moving out, right? You have invoices due, invoices drift, no shows pile up, and rent does not care. Operational chaos. You don't have a playbook. You don't have a plan, really, that you have thought through in order to put forth in motion. No weekly scorecard to measure your growth and if the tasks are being completed to your satisfaction. Also, if tasks are living just in your brain. And that's how these things get lost. No demand engine. You might have a dusty Google listing or no review flow or no consistent local presence. Maybe you're thinking, okay, you have a lot of followers on Instagram or whatnot, or Facebook or TikTok, but followers aren't always the ones buying. You need to learn how to target your real buyers. And finally, owner burnout. You're the CEO, you're the receptionist, you're the janitor every day. What's wild is these are fixable. You don't need a payroll or full-timers to fix them. The root causes. You have some root causes that you're ignoring, but there are concrete fixes that you can picture. Imagine this. Maybe you're a small insurance company. Maybe you're a small clinic, but you're seeing no-shows and you're seeing scheduling leaks. This is where the operations come in. So the symptom is open time slots, late cancels, empty Tuesdays, right? And a fix for that is protected booking flow. That means confirmation, reminders, and easy reschedule. These things can be automated, but if you want to go back to the tried and true person a real human who is there to help you, I'm here and I can do that. No-show policy. Do you have one in place? And a weekly KPI. That means either your kept appointment rate. I know in the sales world, KPI can mean different things. Either way, KPI measures your progress and your achievement of certain goals that you set in place. And so if you are a clinic, for example, your KPI will be the percentage of kept appointment rate. Does that make sense? Finally, on the no-show or scheduling leaks or anything that's dealing with a service industry, maybe the result that you can feel is not there. So you want to be able to see steadier revenue and staff sanity. B, no scorecard. That's another thing on the operation side. The symptom of this is decisions by vibes. You're not making decisions based on data or based on proven methods. You're just going with the flow every day. But to fix that, you need 5 to 7, maybe KPIs or measurable outcomes that you'd like to see, whether it's new leads, which are new customers, cap rate, people actually coming in and keeping their appointments with you, or an average ticket order and versus its value. So what is your ticket item? What is the offer based on the value? How much is it really worth? And how much is it costing you to put out this service? You want repeat visits. You want to review that count with a response time. So all of this is what a COO would take care of for your company. Just because you are a founder doesn't mean you have the skills to be that meticulous. However, hiring a COO can be very expensive. The result in really investing in that type of fractional service is clarity in 10 minutes a week. Clarity with open communication by someone reputable who can help you get your operations in order. Another thing is being invisible online. We know this is the world of social media, right? And to share information, you want to be on these different platforms, but you don't want to be stuck or glued to Instagram, TikTok, Facebook all day, do you? Now, the symptom is people can't find you when they search near me. Having a website is great, but it is only a brochure. How do they get in contact with you in real time? Now, some easy fixes are a Google business profile, 20 accurate citations, fresh posts, and a review ask. The people who you service, ask them to leave reviews for you, or have an experienced marketer who will go out and get those reviews for you. Start being visible, create newsletters, put up outstanding wins or even losses. People resonate with authenticity. The result will be more calls, more directions, and more clicks, not even having to use ad spend. The other thing is you want to create a funnel. And a funnel is how you get people to the final offer of when they actually pay for the big ticket item that you really want to sell. And sometimes you have to lure them in with either some type of freebie, some type of free consultation, some type of incentive to get people into your doors or proverbial doors. Yeah. Owner doing everything. And that is the biggest problem in businesses. The symptom, inbox is overwhelmed. You're missing follow-ups. You have inconsistent customer care. Some days you're feeling great and you're able to welcome people with open arms, and other days you're a bit short. You're burnt out. The fix is a personal assistant who handles your calendar, confirmations, and triages your inbox. They do some light booking and prep, invoices, follow up, and even run some quick errands for you if they're in the same city. Now, you can get back your hours. That's what that will result in, and your energy. You have time to enjoy the space of being a CEO, seeing your business grow, sharing your ideas, and having someone, even if it's fractional, and a team that will listen and make it come to life. Entrepreneurs, if your day feels like fire drills, phones ringing, missed appointments, empty calendars, let's fix that. I'm Addie with the Ascend Revenue Group. As your fractional COO, I set up a weekly scorecard, streamline scheduling and SOPs, and reduce no-shows with smart reminders without hiring a full ops team. As your fractional marketing partner, I optimize your Google business profile, clean up online listings, and publish offers customers actually click so more people call, book, and buy. Need time back? My personal assistant service manages calendars, inboxes, follow-ups, and the 10-minute task stealing your hours. That includes invoicing and follow-ups. No overhead, no long contracts, just practical systems done fast, right, using tools you already have. Email me today at hello@ascendrevenuegroup.com. The Ascend Revenue Group. Run smoother, grow faster. We also offer live and written translations. Okay, so we're back, and we've been talking about the fractional solution. Ascend Revenue Group, that's what we do. So here's how we help. Fractional means you get senior help without full-time salaries, without benefits, without having to pay taxes for that person, or having to subscribe to expensive softwares. Fractional COO means that you make it run correctly. And if I'm speaking from the aspect of Ascend Revenue Group, what I mean by that is, in a month, what we do is we'll build your weekly scorecard, which means 5 to 7 goals that you'd like to see grow. We write out your SOPs. An SOP is your standard operating procedures. That way, any employee or any partner that you work with will know exactly what you need them to do. And we will put it on a repeatable process for any other roles that you create. That includes detailed job description and details of different aspects of the company and how it's supposed to run. The other thing is we help you reduce no-shows, whether you're a coaching company or a clinic, whether you're a restaurant with folks who are, I know there are automated and places where people take in, make reservations. Yeah, maybe not that, but there are other ways to get customers coming into the door with confirmations, with reminders, and a clean reschedule plan. Also, if you want to offer additional services, we can help set that up as well. For example, there are some clinics who they have a low show rate because their patients don't have transportation. So if you need to connect to that transportation, and that will ensure and increase the percentage of show rates, let me set that up and manage it for you. Also, vendor and spend reviews for quick savings. You want to ensure that your vendors and your reviews online are not only accurate, but they offer incentives to make people come through the door. Now, why does this matter? Most failures are just unmeasured leaks. You have a crack and you have leaks. Let me give you an example of the return on investment. And this would be simple. If you average 80 appointments per month, and each appointment is $80, and lift kept rate by 10 points, that's 8 more kept appointments. And that's an additional $640 a month regained without more ad spend. Repeat that across months and it compounds. And also plug in the numbers that you actually charge for your services and see how that compounds, and then understand how you're losing money. You're leaving money on the floor. Through fractional marketing, make them find you. What we do in a month, we optimize your Google business profile with photos, services, posts, hours. And also, that includes newsletters. And when I say post, I mean all the media platforms. I want to submit and update 20 citations for accurate name, address, and phones everywhere that you may come up. You will be surprised how many times I go to look up a company and their numbers have changed, their addresses have changed, their website links don't work, or certain links on their websites don't work. It is important to keep things up to date and ensure that every single link is not broken. And also build a review ask system. I would deal with your existing customers or any past customers and ask them for a review, whether that be through a QR code, SMS, or email, and a 30-day content calendar, a whole program, should I say, or a whole profile on how that will work. And when I say content calendar, that means not just for the social media marketing aspect of it, but actually having a rollout where I'm following up with those who have utilized your services before, wondering and uncovering why they haven't come back, and incentivize them to continue to come back. Does that make sense? Now, here's why it matters. People choose the visible business with the most recent social proof. Okay? People want to know that you're relevant. People want to know that you're actually in operation. There are a lot of just ghost businesses just sitting there. Let's look at this from an ROI perspective. So one new recurring company customer a week at $50 profit is $200 a month, often more than the entire marketing retainer that I even offer. So if you were making $50 a week of profit on one customer that has already come to your business, already knows how well your product is, that's an additional $200 a month. Now, I'd like to buy you back some time. So here's what we do. We clean out your calendar and your inbox rules. We set up cadences. We make confirmations and reschedules automated so that your day remains full. We do some light bookkeeping prep. For example, receipts, categorization. Maybe you use QuickBooks, but it's not up to date. Maybe you have proposals and invoices. Maybe you've been wanting to write that grant and has never taken the steps to do that. I also write grants. And here's why it matters. Every hour that you recover can be sold at your highest value work. Now, the ROI view on that is reclaiming just 3 hours a week at a $100 service value is still $1,200 a month in capacity. What is that worth to you? Now, we use your existing tools. I use Google, HubSpot, Free, Calendly, Your POS. I'm also very well versed in so many other tech tools. And I mean Notion, Airtable, Asana. These are all project management tools. And then for other CRM, which are customer tools, like instead of those outdated spreadsheets, we use automated CRMs. I use LinkedIn Navigator along with HubSpot. I also use Salesforce and SalesLoft. I use various tech tools to support you and your team. Now, why now? Now you're saying, why now? In a shaky economy like this, you cannot afford to hire people at the highest bidder. Yeah, there are a lot of people who are educated, just like me, to do the work. If you were hiring me full time, I don't care how small you are. I would not accept a job smaller than $200,000 a year in a COO position. And that is a favor. But in this shaky economy, you don't need a bigger boat. You need a tighter hull. Tight ops, visible marketing, and your energy protected. Entrepreneurship is not just income, it's agency. For Black businesses especially, building systems is how we keep what we've worked for. And fractional services like mine let you rent the muscle. You rent my muscle that you need exactly when you need it. So here's your permission slip. Start the business. And if you started, stabilize it. Your skills are valuable, your story is marketable, and your community needs what you make. Audit your leaks, protect your calendar, ask for that review, and give yourself back the hours you've been giving away to your business. If you want my help, I'm here. I'm founder and CEO of Ascend Revenue Group, and that plugs in as your fractional COO, which means you don't have to pay taxes for me. I'm my own entity. Marketing team and personal assistant. No overheads, just outcomes. And my team is here to help yours. So email me today at hello@ascendrevenuegroup.com. Let's make your business run smoother and grow faster. Now, if this was the nudge you needed, share it with someone building something. And if you're ready to go deeper, you can order my book in bulk directly from me. Email hello@ascendrevenuegroup.com. My book is What's Next for You? Living in Purpose. It's a practical guide to align your passion with prosperity. You can find it on Amazon as well, so I'm not telling you not to go to Amazon. But if you want to buy in bulk, I am offering huge discounts. And if you go to Amazon and forget the title of the book, search Adlor Cassius. I'm Empress Addie. Thank you for listening. Take a deep breath, make a plan, and take one step today. Until next time, you can call me for advice. I am here, and I do offer free 15-minute consultations. So I'm not beyond talking with people. I love connecting with people, and I do love supporting you. So give me a holla. I'm here for you. Until next time, The Empress Addie Show. Bye.